Interesting. Don't be startled, little hunter. You're not going to find me that easily. But you're in my home, and you never even announced your arrival. You could have sent a raven, or knocked, like a decent person. But no, you wanted to climb through a window, and a hunter like you is anything but decent. Yes, I have been watching. Come greet you personally. Oh yes, risk you plunging a stake through my heart before we've even had a chance to chat. No. I think I'll remain in this pretty little head of yours. For now. Don't worry. We have all the time in the world. What do you think of my manor? It's been in the family for centuries. Not that I have much of a family, but you already know that, don't you? Vampire hunting. Quite the line of work you've found yourself in. How did you manage that? Oh, I see. A natural inclination to murdering creatures of the night. Do you only kill vampires? Or have you had the pleasure of taking a human life? Oh? I've struck a nerve. You better have thicker skin than that, Hunter. Otherwise, I might be wrong about having all the time in the world. You don't break easily, Of course not. I've heard that before from your ilk. Though, they've all left me a bit disappointed. Perhaps you'll be different. Perhaps not. You're a nasty little thing, aren't you? Foul language, and you reek of muck. Have you been sleeping in stables? That won't do. Perhaps I'll bathe you before sucking you dry. Oh, I'm not trying to insult you. Genuinely. It's been a long time since some fool came intruding on my domain. I'm actually quite giddy about the whole thing. Oh, you look frustrated. Is it me, or is it the sense that you've been down this hallway before? Because you certainly have. You managed to reach my manor, which is impressive in itself, but now... Now you appear to have lost your sense of direction. Say, do you know my name? Not dumb enough to say it. Well, you're no rookie, it seems. Who can say? There's a great deal of power in a name. Perhaps it would reveal me to you. But maybe that wouldn't be a great idea. That holy water would only tickle me. You'd have but a split second to ready your crossbow. Oh, and my claws would rip right through that cloak of yours. Maybe you have plate, chain beneath that? Doesn't matter to me. I carve through iron like a hot knife through butter. Then what would I be faced with? Nothing more than flesh. Ripe. Tender. And from the looks of things, juicy. The taste of filth could be overlooked for a treat like you. Please. I'm not like whatever swine you've murdered when tracking my kin. I'm at least a bit more refined than that. I would take my time with you. I would do my best to show you how enjoyable these claws of mine can be before shutting those cold eyes of yours forever. A hand clutching your throat, effortlessly lifting you. Have you ever considered how wonderful it could be? No more hunting, no more tracking, no more misery. I could offer you much greater purpose, hunter. Now, why are you staring at this painting? Do you find me fetching? Enchanted by my visage?
Hells. That
Doesn't hurt at all. Oh, fantastic effort. And I'll admit, finding your way through an illusion is worthy of praise. Doors may open, different corridors may reveal themselves, but you're still just a little mouse in this maze of mine. If you'd fancy some cheese, I could put out a spread. Some wine. I don't imagine a hunter on the road enjoys a hot meal all too often. Nothing? No response? Come now, love. Even Christ was tempted. You don't have to accept, but it's rude to just ignore me. You burst into my home with murderous intent. No notice. No hello, how do you do? And now that I'm trying to be a good host despite you being rude, that's just cruel. Why, yes, I do enjoy the sound of my own voice, if you really must know. You learn to enjoy your own company when you've been alone for as long as I have. You might find that I have much more to offer than a supple breast to drive a stake through. You're no fun. That's all right, though. I'll be enjoying myself this evening, whether you succumb to good sense and decency, or my less pleasant methods. It's all right, dear. You'll have your sight back soon, and we'll come face to face. But I tire of stalking you like some sort of four-legged beast. No. Your game is a bother, so we're going to play mine. Tied and bound, forced to see the truth of the matter. That you are helpless here. That you are... You Ah, funny. You smell familiar and delicious. If you ignore the muck that you've been rolling around in. Yes, you're worth taking my time with, aren't you? One finger, one nail is all it takes to shred this leather you're wearing. Do you understand what kind of predicament you find yourself in? If you thought you were going to waltz in here and end me, you're an even bigger fool than you realize. Do you have a trick up your sleeve? Some sort of... No. What is this? A light grenade. Desperate, aren't you? Did you think I haven't seen the tricks you hunters use? I'm well aware of the threat you present. If I feared you, you would be dead. I am offering you a chance to live, you fool. Now, we are going to the basement, and we'll see just how resilient you are.